Coach at the University of Minnesota, Jerry Kittle.
This is a tremendous day in my life, and I certainly want to start this off, and I think it's very important that I have to thank the people back at Northern Illinois, President Peters, Jeff Comfer, our athletic director, actually the two guys that hired me, Jim Phillips, who's now the athletic director at Northwestern, and he left me after about 2 months, and I told him I wanted to play him, and he said, "No, I'm not going to play you," so now I get to play him. They gave me an opportunity to coach Division I football, and they took a chance, and I really appreciate that. I wouldn't be standing here today if it wasn't for those people and our players. And the toughest thing I've ever had to do is leave a bunch of players that played their tail end off for me. And I would tell you they're not happy with Coach Kill. And as I told my daughters, that's a good thing. If they're happy I didn't do my job. I think it was a tough situation. But with that being said, this is a great day for my family, a great day. And I'm so thankful for having the opportunity to be here. I appreciate both presidents and Joel for giving me this opportunity. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. I can remember driving up to this stadium and going to that locker room, and when we drove up, I turned to one of the assistant coaches and I said, "Wow." I said, "This place made a commitment now." I said, "This is unbelievable," having no idea that I'd be standing here today. And it has so many things to offer, and it's for me to have this chance, I'm truly blessed. I've been blessed all my life, and it seems like things just fall into place for me, and I'm just a fortunate person. I will also want to share with you, as I think Coach Horton and his staff did an outstanding job as I talked with them today, doing what they did, and the Gopher players sticking together through adversity and win those last 2 games. From the outside world, it was noticed. So that shows a lot for our future. I think we're going in with some momentum, and I'm excited about that. So it's a great time for us, and we're so appreciative. I know there'll be many questions. Just to tell you, I'm a small town guy. I grew up in a town of 2,000 people, 25 miles straight west of Wichita, Kansas. I didn't think anybody knew where that was, and I ran into 2 people today that know where that's at. Grew up very simple. Walk-on player at Southwestern College. Got my start through Dennis Franchione, who was my college coach at Southwestern, and worked my way all the way through. I coached high school football, every college level, and I've just worked, and I love the game. I have great passion for the game. I think it's the greatest game that's ever been invented. I think it does so many things for young people. It molds them. We get to get in a room and all of us come from all different places, and we all got to go one way. And that's the great thing about the game and what I enjoy. I love it, and my wife will tell you I have no hobbies except coaching football in my family. That's my hobbies. And when I go into a situation, I marry it just like I married my wife. And I've had a lot of people try to figure out when she stood up. Go ahead and stand up again, Rebecca. I want y'all trying to figure this out now. And I understand. That's not my daughter. That's my wife. We all know that you win games not with coaches, but you win it with players and recruiting, and you got to have good players. There's no question about that, and we got to continue to do that. We got to do a great job in the state of Minnesota and keep those good ones here, and we got to circle that 5-hour radius, and we got to recruit. But I can tell you, if I can capture that lady, I mean, I did that a long time ago. I was 21 years old, she was 19, and we've been married ever since. And I want to let you all know now, I know that there's just been a big search. I wasn't her first choice. I was second or third down that line. I had to work at it. So this first time, maybe I haven't been the first choice, so I can live with that. When I want something, and I want it bad enough, I'm going to get it, because I told her I was going to marry her right next to her boyfriend at her mama's table. So I am aggressive. And with that, it's just a great opportunity. I am who I am. I get prepped for things and talk. This is me, and I'm not a guy that's going to hold a card. I'm never going to do that. I'm going to talk from the heart. And sometimes it may be good, sometimes it'll be bad, but I'm just going to tell you how I feel. And, you know, I woke up and, you know, I get on the phone and I look at the people that went to school here and, you know, Bud Grant, Tony Dungy, and I'm sitting there going, gee, many Christmas, you got to be kidding me. I'm getting to be a part of this. And I think everybody here needs to know. It's great to be here at the U. It's great to be here at the University of Minnesota. And it is not Jerry Kill's football team. This is our football team. This is the state of Minnesota's football team. This is the Twin Cities football team. I need the high school coaches to be a part of this football team. We need everybody because, you know, I know we have passionate fans here. I've seen that already. And some frustrated fans, which I understand. Okay? But the only way that we're going to go the direction that we want to go, it's going to be a team effort. We need to be positive. I'm going to be positive in tough times. We're going to have to pull together. And if we can all get in one direction now, there's some special things can happen. And I've said this many times before, and I had people roll their eyes at me when I first got the job, and it's happened every time, everywhere I've ever been. And the only way I can sit here and talk about it, but sometimes talk's cheap. You got to show me, and I'm understanding that. I also coached in Missouri. They told me that was a show me state. They said, show me, coach. And I think that's what we have to do. I'm a roll your sleeves up guy. I love coaching football. I want you to be involved. I want you to come to practice. We'll be in spring ball, and I'm going to get after it now. We will practice fast, high tempo, and we will work. And my motto is we're going to outwork people. I'm going to outwork people. Our players are going to outwork people, and we're going to take it day by day. We're going to get better every day. You can't talk about long-term goals. Or you can say what you want to do, and I can't promise you wins and how fast it's going to happen, all those kind of things. I can promise you we're going to get better every day because you either stay the same in life or you get better. And I told our players today, we're going to get better every day, and you need to start today. And that's the way I tell our coaching staff and everybody that I work with. And so I think if we do that, the big goals come. And that's how I've coached all my life. And I'm not going to change because it's worked pretty good so far. And I think the big thing we've got to do again is we got to make sure we surround ourselves and get good people and everybody with the same vision. I have the utmost confidence, and I wouldn't be here with the administration. Again, I'm so thankful and ready to go side by side and get this thing done. And again, I will tell you from a media standpoint, everybody that's in this room, we need you. It's your team. It's not Coach Kill's team. And I know there's a lot of questions, and I'm going to let you hammer at me, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel, and we'll just get started.